Hello and welcome to Underneath the Helmet. I'm your host, Kevin Big Boy Buford, and we have an amazing story today about a young man from Wayne State University. He is a communications major and he will be graduating in the year of 2014. This athletic young man suffered a broken neck just last season and perhaps what everyone thought may be his last game of his life. After standing up and walking off the field, there was hope for life after football. But this young man is determined to prepare for the upcoming 2013 season as a Wayne State Warrior. Running down on the field in the opening kickoff in the second to last game of the season against Grand Valley Lakers, an emotional and enthusiastic Will Gardner darted and a return man fumbled as he suffered a broken neck. I'm here today with Will Gardner, senior football player from Wayne State. Will, take us back to November 3rd and tell us about your reaction to that.
Well, that was a very emotional and life-changing day. We playing the Grand Valley State Lakers, one of the defending champs of our league in the GLIAC, our arch rival. It's national televised. It's a night game. It's in Allendale, so I was a few minutes away from my hometown, Muskegon, Michigan. So I got a lot of my family there. I was recently recovering from a prior injury, a sprained ACL. So I was just so anxious and so prepared and ready to get back. What hits me most is the emotions running through me that right before that game. It was just surreal. I was so excited to play, and the opening kickoff, I was just in my emotional, crazy mode. I'm just ready. I ran down. I even ran past all the people who were supposed to block me. I put a big hit on the ball carrier, but he even fumbled, but unfortunately, I was the one that didn't get up. And after that, it just went black, and that's all I can remember.
Well, I mean, is there anything else that you can remember of that day?
Well, our trainers and physicians, they checked me out, but from what they told me that I stood up after about 5 minutes of being unconscious, walked off the field and sat there. And then I remember being on the sideline because I was on the sideline and I'm shaking my shoulder. I'm thinking it's just like a little stinger. It was happening a lot in football. I've had those. But every time I move my shoulder, I get like this intense, this type of pain, shot of pain that you can't imagine throughout my entire spine and neck. That's why I knew something wasn't right. And then our team doctor came and checked my vitals and checked said my pupils were dilated. From there, they laid me out on the stretcher. I blacked out again. And from there, I just remember it's freezing cold. They cut my jersey open, cut everything open. And I'm just in this neck brace, and I see these flashing lights. I'm in an ambulance. It just happened so fast. It was crazy.
So what was exactly said that you had broken? What was going on in the neck area?
When I arrived in the emergency room, the doctor put the x-rays up, and he told me that I broke two of the three main vertebrae in my neck. He said the C3, which is right behind my Adam's apple, he said I cracked that directly straight down the middle. If it would cracked any other way, I could have been paralyzed for the rest of my life. I shattered the C6, which is the vertebrae that holds that connects your spine with your neck. He said because I fractured that, I shattered it, it pushed down on, I believe it's the tracheal plexus nerve. This is what made me paralyze my entire left arm. My left arm had no feeling or any kind of sensation for about 2 straight months. So that scared me to death, really.
Well, how long was it said that how long were you in the brace for?
I was in the brace for anywhere from about 4 to 5 months. It was really tough. Gladly, I was able to slowly recover, feeling back in my left arm, but just the recovery and the injury stage, it was really a life lesson. Mm-hmm. I spent most of my time just laying on my back, really. It was something else.
Well, how do you explain your day-to-day routine through that?
My day-to-day routine.
As far as, what did you do differently? As far as just laying there in the bed.
My day-to-day routine was, like you said, just laying there, not really. I was temporarily paralyzed, basically. The highlight of my day was me using the bathroom.
Okay.
Using the bathroom and taking a shower, really. Other than that, I just had to lay on my back and just sit there. I just had so much me time, it almost became depressing. Mm-hmm. Even though it broke me down mentally, after a while, it built me up mentally. Okay. I went from watching movies to, I turned the movies off. I started reading books, reading the Bible, just really start developing myself mentally.
Okay. Well, we'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
No. Socks and sandals. Don't be that guy. God, I hate this math class, man.
Oh, I know, the homework's been crazy lately. Are you ready for the exam next week?
About as ready as I am for the zombie apocalypse.
That's a good one.
Oh my gosh!
Don't be caught unaware for the zombie apocalypse. And never turn your back on someone that might be a zombie. After all, what's more important, calculus or your life?
Welcome back to Underneath the Helmet. My guest today, Will Gardner, a senior from Wayne State football, and he has broken his neck just last season, and he is informing us of his trials and tribulations. So, Will, can you tell us what can you do now that you couldn't do before? What's the big difference?
To be very broad, I can walk and I can function from a broad standpoint. I mean, I'm back to doing minor workouts. I'm still starting out light. I'm not really doing weights. I've been able to start jogging now and running and building cardiovascular. I've been doing my push-ups. At first, I couldn't do more than 5 push-ups with my left arm giving out, but now I'm able to walk around and function and do all the things that I'm used to doing, equipped to doing. So I'm basically back to living a normal life now.
Okay. As far as the comeback to football, I know a lot of people think that is really dangerous. I mean, how do you feel about it?
Of course, it is very dangerous. It's also, I'm taking a big risk on even considering trying to step back on that football field. But I really feel like God's got me. If I can overcome a broken neck injury and all things that I've overcame in my life, I really feel like I can overcome anything. And me coming back for this last year of my college football career really closes and ends I want to complete my story is what I'm trying to say. I want to be able to come back and be able to show people that you can overcome, you can persevere through any obstacle in life. That's what it's going to mean to me most.
As far as your support group, what are friends and family saying about you trying to return back to the game you love?
Well, they feel a lot different. They, like especially my mom and my core members of my family, even some of my friends, they feel different on it. They really feel like, they're talking to me like, dude, you broke your neck. Like, this is not like a sprained ankle. So I understand that, but at the same time, I know what it's gonna take to get back, and I know the risks that I'm taking, but I really just, that's gonna show the love that I have for the game. And of course, the preparation it's gonna take to be able to get back to the game.
Mm-hmm. As far as you and this whole thing, what if football doesn't work out? Where does this take you after a life after football?
Well, like even if I am fortunate to play or not, football is just a small segment of your real life. You know, even if it's a career profession, it's just a segment. So I understand that, and hopefully I'll be able to go into my career, get my degree, and graduate from college, be able to get into, like my major is communications, more focus on media arts and studies. Hopefully I'll be able to get into a broadcasting studio. Hopefully I'll be able to get in front of a camera. Hopefully I'll get behind the camera. I'm in love with the entire field, so hopefully I'll be fortunate enough to pursue my major.
And as far as the game that you love, how about preparation? What is it going to take for you to actually get back out there and do more than you've done before?
Well, for a fact, I'm not going to play this year. So that's going to give me a year extra to get extra healed. And also, it's going to be able to help me build my body physically and even emotionally and spiritually more than it's ever been. So I'm going to take full advantage of an extra year if I'm fortunate enough to get it. And I'm going to be able to come back just a bowling ball, just something unheard of. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of pain and sacrifice, but I'm prepared for that.
Okay, any final words?
If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
Okay. Well, this has been Underneath the Helmet. Thank you. Godspeed.